In this video, we're going to look at some of the pros and cons of living in Kelowna, British Columbia. Quickly before we do that, if you are new to this channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and drop a like if you get any value out of this video. And if you are looking to move to the area, I'd love to help you out. I am a local realtor. You can book an appointment with me. There is a link in the description to do that. All right, so let's begin by exploring the advantages of living in Kelowna. Here are 5 reasons why you should consider moving here. Number 1 is the city's natural beauty. Kelowna is nestled in the heart of the Okanagan Valley, surrounded by breathtaking landscapes. From the waters of Okanagan Lake to picturesque vineyards and majestic mountains, the city offers a visual feast that's hard to resist. Pro number 2 is the city's mild climate. One of the biggest draws of Kelowna is its mild climate. With relatively mild winters and warm summers, residents can enjoy outdoor activities year-round, whether it's hiking, biking, skiing, or simply lounging by the lake. Basically, if you're coming here from anywhere else in Canada other than maybe the lower mainland, you'll find that the winters are quite mild. We do get a couple weeks, 2 to 3 weeks, where you're getting into the minus 20s, minus 30s. Those couple weeks of cold snaps that we do get. Pro number 3 is recreational activities. Kelowna is a haven for adventure enthusiasts. You can hit the trails for exhilarating hikes, cycle through scenic routes, or spend a day on the slopes during the winter months. The possibilities really are endless in Kelowna. Because of our mild climate, as I mentioned before, during early April, late March, you can actually ski in the morning and golf in the afternoon. Pro number 4 is our thriving wine industry. The Okanagan Valley boasts numerous vineyards and wineries, offering residents the opportunity to indulge in wine tastings, tours, and events. Kelowna has about 40 wineries in total, but if we go outside of Kelowna and include the whole Okanagan Valley, there's close to 200 wineries in total. And pro number 5 is our growing economy. With the surge in new businesses and employment opportunities across various sectors, the city provides a promising environment for career development and entrepreneurial ventures. In terms of population, Kelowna stands at about 145,000 people. Now that's just Kelowna. If we include the whole central Okanagan, which is Peachland, West Kelowna, Kelowna, and Lake Country, if we include all those 4 areas, that's basically the metropolitan Kelowna areas. It's about 235,000 people in total. All right, so that covers 5 pros of moving to Kelowna. Of course, there's more. If you visited here even once, I'm sure you can think of 5 or even 10 other ones on your own. But for the sake of your time and this video, those are my 5 right now. Now let's get into the 5 cons of moving to Kelowna. Con number 1 is the high cost of living. The cost of living in Kelowna is relatively high, particularly when it comes to housing, transportation, and groceries. This can put a financial strain on some residents and may require careful budgeting to maintain a comfortable lifestyle. A lot of us know over the last couple years that the housing market has taken off, especially here in Kelowna. It's really no different than a lot of other major cities around the country. Over the last 3 to 5 years, house prices have gone up anywhere between 40 and 60% in some areas. And con number 2 is Kelowna's limited job market. Now, as I mentioned in the pros category in the growing economy, that there's opportunities for career development and entrepreneurs. But if you are just moving here and finding a job, I think you'll have a tough time if you're looking for just like a basic entry-level job and you're expected to pay, if you're looking for a 1-bedroom say condo right now, you're going to be looking in the $1,500 to $1,800 range. And if you need a 2-bedroom, you're in the 2000s right now. So if you're moving here thinking you're going to get a job, just because it's a beautiful city, which it is, but it does come with a cost. Con number 3 is the seasonal tourism. Now, it's no surprise that Kelowna is a tourist destination. The city doubles or even triples in the summer. So if you are a local resident and you're not used to all the traffic, maybe you're coming from a smaller city and you're moving here and you're not used to all the traffic, do take into consideration that there's a lot more traffic in the summertime. And personally, I think traffic's is going to get a lot worse in the next 5 or 10 years with all the new buildings that are going up. Obviously, with those buildings going up, people are going to be moving here. It's going to have more cars on the road, and I don't think our infrastructure is quite there to cover all the congestion. So that's just something to keep in mind if you are thinking about moving here. Now, con number 4 is limited healthcare options. While Kelowna has healthcare facilities like most major or mid-sized cities, we have Kelowna General Hospital, that's the main hospital, which we have down on Pandosy Street. Specialized medical services may be limited. Residents may need to travel to larger cities like Vancouver or Calgary for certain treatments or procedures. Now, you may want to take this into consideration if you are moving from those larger cities. And in terms of healthcare overall, which we're going to get into the last con here in a minute, but it is the smoke inhalation the smoke that comes into the valley from the forest fires that we do get during fire season here in the Okanagan. We may not see the fires close by, but the smoke that comes in and settles in the valley during the summers, especially over the last 5 or 6 years, it has gotten really bad. Now that leads us on to the last con number 5, which is wildfire risk. Kelowna and the surrounding areas are susceptible to wildfires, especially during the dry seasons. But again, going back to the smoke that we do get here in the valley, just because we don't have fires around here doesn't mean that we don't have a smoke problem. So for instance, actually right now, there's large fires going on up north and on the island as well, and all that smoke is coming down here into the valley where it settles, and you can't do your normal summer activities during that time. And that concludes our list of pros and cons of living in Kelowna. It's essential to consider these factors and how they align with your personal preferences when thinking about moving to a new area. I hope you got some value out of this video, and if you did, please hit the subscribe button and drop a like so others like you can see this video as well. Thank you so much and have a good day.